Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are fortunate enough to have on the line with us Coach Byron Smith out on the West Coast for the holiday season. Get their first win of the season against Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky University, in the tournament in Las Vegas, Nevada. Coach, congratulations and welcome to another interview, my friend.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. You sound like you're a little exhausted, so we're not going to keep you long here. You win by the score of 80-70. A strong performance in particular. Hamilton picking up where he left off, 23 points in 31 minutes of action. You had Blackstone with 19 points in 38 minutes, and Jones with 14 points in 33 minutes. Give us a recap, man, of what unfolded for you guys.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this was the first time of the four games that we played that we put two halves together. I mean, we were really, really solid in the first half, and we picked up where we left off, in the second half. We put two really strong halves together. Our guards really carried us today. Hamilton, obviously, being our team leader, had a big night. Gary Blackson, really assisted him very well and had 19 and was our floor leader. And Dennis Jones came off the bench to give us huge minutes. And J.D. Wallace and Alwyn Ellis on the inside were just grown men tonight. They really manned the boards. So, and our bench came in and contributed. So, again, Mike, all I can say was that it was a total team effort for an entire 40 minutes against Eastern Kentucky. And it put us in a position to get our first win, which we're elated about.
Absolutely. And what's noteworthy, at least for me, it was over an Ohio Valley conference opponent, which is some of the conferences that we kind of gauge ourselves at to see where we measure up. And it's always good to get someone that you really believe that you should be on the floor with.
Absolutely. I mean, they're a very well coached team. They beat Rice a week ago, and they lost by a solid 10 points to Ole Miss on the road. So, they definitely were not, our sisters of the blind. They're a formidable opponent, well coached, and I really believe the kid Mayo. I think they have a legitimate NBA prospect, on their roster. 6'9", inside out, scoring threat, who gave us all that we could handle today. So they're a very good basketball team. So we feel really good about our performance today.
Well, we're speaking right now with Coach Byron Smith of the Prairie View A&M University Panthers to get their first win of the basketball season over Eastern Kentucky by the score of 80-70. Now, Coach, I am looking at the numbers, man, and I'm impressed with the free throw shooting, 83%, 19 of 23. But I tell you some numbers that are really standing out to me. You had 11 steals, 9 turnovers, and you forced 19 turnovers.
Yeah, Mike, it's just us just trying to coach our team and improve in some areas that we've been a little bit deficient to start the season, and even last season. Each year you try to get better as a program, and I think right now we've probably got our deepest team in terms of guys that can come off the bench that can contribute. So I think these numbers are numbers that we want to be as consistent game in and game out as we possibly can. We just don't want this to be a one and done type situation. We've talked about being a better free throw shooting team. My goal is to be at 80%, which is very difficult to do over an entire season. But we're shooting for that. To try to win the rebound battle every night. To be in the plus column as opposed to being in the minus column, no matter who we play against. And I thought, against Utah, the first game we were -9, which I was a little disappointed. The second game against Oregon, we were -2, which Oregon's a top 25 team here at some point. We gave up too many against UNLV, but these are areas that we want to improve year in and year out. And I think we're off to a decent start, but we can only get better, and we will get better as a team.
Absolutely.
We're going to be a pretty good basketball team. I just don't win. I think we're going to be a pretty good basketball team this season.
Absolutely. Speaking right now with Coach Byron Smith out in Las Vegas, Nevada, victorious over Eastern Kentucky 80-70. Now, you did lose the rebounding battle tonight, only down by 3. You had 23 total rebounds, and Eastern Kentucky had 26. But you did make mention that everything else seemed to be clicking on place right now. And I know you're doing some scouting right now, but we just wanted to get a chance to get a recap from you, man, and give you a chance right now to have your last words as we get this segment shut down.
Well, again, Mike, it's always a pleasure to speak with you. I mean, appreciate your support. It's never ending. Again, much appreciated. And again, as I said, we're going to be a pretty good basketball team. I don't know how soon. And I think today we took a step in a positive direction. Obviously losing our first three against very, very, very tough opponents. But we expect to be successful in games where the matchups are a little bit more even. But again, I think we're going to have a solid year. We just want continued support from Panther Nation. Our administration has been great. And we're looking forward to having an outstanding year this upcoming year moving forward.
Absolutely. The Panthers will be taking on the Hardwood on Wednesday. Now, you're going to be playing the winner out of the game that you're actually scouting right now. And those two playing are, again?
Georgia State and Eastern Washington. Georgia State and Eastern Washington. So these are two tough teams. And Georgia State's up right now. It looks like it probably will be Georgia State. They're up by 28 with about 5 minutes to go in the second half. So it looks like we'll play Georgia State Wednesday at 1 p.m. Here at the T-Mobile Center in Las Vegas.
All right. Sounds like a plan, Coach. Go out there, get them in, get you some rest those lungs and that throat, and try to get another dub while you're out there on the West Coast, man.
Will do, Mike. We appreciate it.
All right. Coach Byron Smith and the Panthers getting their first win to improve their record to 1-3 overall in the beginning of basketball coverage. And this was a special report from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. As always, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.